Hello, race fans. Welcome to the eNASCAR Heat Offline Series, race number 3. As we are here at Auto Club Speedway. We'll get things rolling with the starting lineup for today's race. Starting on the pole is the number 37 of Green Flag Studios. To the outside of him is number 16 of David Hanks. Row number 2 on the inside is the number 13 of new driver AJ Paxton. We'll get to that news in just a little bit. And to the outside of him is the number 27 of Kyle Danielson. Row number 3 on the inside is the number 47 of the Daytona Clash winner Aero Racing Designs. And the outside of him is the Daytona 500 winner, the number 3 of DP Games. Row number 4, we have the 95 of Dutch Mafia, and to the outside of him is the number 17 of Tyler Barclay. Row number 5, we have the number 21 of Rusty Broussard on the inside. To the outside of him is number 59 of Jimmy Tisner Jr. Row 6 on the inside is the number 14 of Kyle Morris, and to the outside of him is the number 12 of Ryan Steinberg. Row 7, we have the number 9 of Cam Cleary and the number 24 of Chris Hughes. Row number 8 on the inside is the number 22 of Dakota Honecker, and to the outside of him is number 42 of Prime Speed. Row number 9, we have the number 43 of NASCAR IndyCar, last week's winner at Las Vegas, and to the outside of him is the number 6 of Maxwell Fye. 10, we have the number 32 of Super Squad, and on the inside, to the outside of him is the number 1 of Creed Daniel. Row number 11 is the number 33 of Noah Dwister. On the inside, to the outside of him is the number 11 of Donald S5150. Row 12 is the 20 of Julian Beeston. On the inside, to the outside of him is the number 48 of Slow Motion. Row 13, we have the 88 of Anthony Hernandez on the inside and the number 44 of Billy Workman on the outside. Running out the field for today's Racing Fan for Life 500 here at, or Racing Fan for Life 400 here at Auto Club Speedway. We have the 41 of Xavier Robinson on the inside and the number 8 of Connor Cummins on the outside. So some news here as well as the 13 for Jermaine Racing has a new driver in AJ Paxton. If you missed the announcement last week, there were some issues and speculation and too many suspicions going around with the former driver Josh Drake and a fake Twitter account. The series did not want any trouble or get involved in any of that drama, so played it safe and released Josh Drake of his duties, unfortunately, and in comes AJ Paxton, free agent. He'll be behind the wheel of the number 13, as Jermaine Racing actually occupies the entire row 2. So we'll see how this goes. 63 lap race here today. So once we complete 32 laps, we'll have the halfway stage at that point. And we'll quickly go over the point standings. NASCAR IndyCar, after his win last week at Las Vegas, he's now your new points leader. Kyle Morris sits in second, 2 points back. Kyle Barclay is in third, 3 points back. And Aero Racing Design sits in fourth. DP Games, Daytona 500 winners, is in fifth. And Cam Cleary in 6th. Connor Cummins and David Hanks are tied for 7th and 8th. Anthony Hernandez 9th. And Dakota Honecker and Jimmy Tisner Jr. tied for 10th and 11th with 35 points each. Super Squads in 12th with 33 points. Rusty Broussard in 13th with 31. Chris Hughes in 14th with 30. Noah Dwister in 15th with 29. Green Flag Studios in 16th with 28, Dutch Mafia in 17th with 25. AJ Paxton now, he takes over for Josh Drake, sits in 18th with 23 points. Julian Beeston, Kyle Danielson, and Ryan Steinberg all tied for 19th, 20th.
Drivers, start your engines!
And 21st, as you heard the command right there to begin today's race. Continuing on with the point standings, Prime Speeds in 22nd with 19 points. Xavier Robinson and Slow Motion are tied for 23rd at 24th with 15. Billy Workman's 25th in points with 13. 26th is Maxwell 5 with 10. 27th is Creed Daniel with 8. And Donald rounds out the field with 6 points in 28th. So no competition caution. The halfway stage will be completed after they complete lap 32. Top 10 in point, or top 10 in the running order will collect halfway stage points, with the leader receiving 2 playoff points. And of course, the race winner gets 5 playoff points. The All-Star format was also announced as well. The winner of these races is guaranteed a berth into the All-Star race. So DP Games and NASCAR IndyCar are already into the All-Star race. Everyone else will be in the All-Star Open, and that will be considered heat races. Winner of the heat races will get into the All-Star race. Green flag is in the air. We are underway here at Auto Club Speedway. We're already going 3 wide towards the back of the pack here. Or not towards the back of the pack, but early on, as Green Flag Studios will lead them off turn number 2 for the first time. Looks like he's starting to pull away just a little bit from AJ Paxton there as he rounds off turn 4. And Green Flag Studios will lead lap number 1. AJ Paxton sits in second right now. There was a 3-wide battle for 3rd through 5th, but it looks like David Hanks will have the 3rd spot now. But Tyler Barkley's not going to let him go too far. He's sitting there from 4th. Dutch is sitting there in 5th in the 95. Broussard and Neighborhood Racing Designs battling it out, along with Kyle Morris and Kyle Danielson. Kyle Morris is going to try to keep his good season going in the number 14 Storehouse Racing Ford. As they come across the line, Green Flag Studios looks like he's pulling away a little bit more here, as he now has a little over half a second lead over AJ Paxton in second. Is Tyler Barkley looking to try to reel in David Hanks. So far it's not working too well, but still plenty of racing left to go as well. We've only completed 2 laps. Kyle Morris in the 14 there, now into 6th, looking to see if he can crack into the top 5 here shortly. But Dutch gets a good run off turn number 4, looking to try to see if he can take 4th from Tyler Barkley here. And look at this, Green Flag Studios now goes from 1st to 3rd, as AJ Paxton led that last lap there. So AJ Paxton, now your new leader. Tyler Barkley looking underneath Green Flag Studios. This is for 3rd. David Hanks in the 16, who came up just short last week at Las Vegas, looking to try and see if he can get his first win of the season here. And here comes Green Flag Studios again, coming from 3rd, trying to see if he can get the lead back. David Hanks just missed out on leading that lap. It was actually AJ Paxton there. Kyle Morris looking to get into the top 3 now in the number 14 car. He's had good finishes so far. Just looking for that coveted win to help him out. But right now, Green Flag Studios looking for the lead here. David Hanks holding strong on the high side. But here comes Green Flag Studios again. He will come around to lead this lap, and Kyle Morris is going to try to follow suit right behind him in the number 14. So again, if you win the race, it does not guarantee you a playoff spot. However, it does guarantee you a starting position into the in-slide lane all-star race at Auto Speedway. Everyone else will be separated into heat races where the winner of those heat races get into the all-star race. Of course, everyone will qualify to find out which heat race they will be in and where they'll get to be in. And of course, the drivers who get the automatic bid into the All-Star race will qualify, and then the All-Star Open winners will have to start in the back. Green Flag Studios are number 37 hanging on here. Leading the charge so far with Kyle Morris not too far behind. A little over 0.3 of a second behind Green Flag Studios is David Hanks holding on for third, but Dutch is right there to try to take that spot away. But as I say that, Dutch backs off, and Tyler Barkley's now going to try to see if he can get fourth away from him. Things look to be coming down a little bit here, and a little bit of contact between Barkley and Dutch into turns 3 and 4. AJ Paxton and Kyle Danielson, my bad, just got to get used to the new drivers here. AJ Paxton makes it 3 wide, looking to get 2 spots out of this. Looking to go from 7th to 5th, and he does so. But Tyler Barkley's not going to let that go easy. He's going to eat as much as he can on that high side. So Paxton now in 5th, Barkley in 6th, Danielson in 7th, Rusty Broussard in the number 21 sits in 8th, Super Squads in 9th, and Ryan Steinberg rounds on the top 10. Then we have Arrow Racing Designs in 11th, DP Games in 12th, Dakota Honecker 13th, 14th is Prime Speed, 15th Maxwell Phi, 16th Slow Motion, Anthony Hernandez in 17th, 18th is Julian Beeston, and I couldn't tell you from there. There's a lot of 3 wide battles going on. Wow. Back of the pack has some good fights going on here. And here we go, battle for the lead. David Hanks got around the 14 of Kyle Morris for second. But try to challenge for the lead, but Green Flag Studios gets a good run in 3 and 4. He'll pull away. Kyle Morris holds off Dutch for third. As it looks like he'll be challenging David Hanks for second. Gets a good run in turn number 1. Coming through the turn. Green Flag Studios still the leader here. As we've completed 10 laps here. As Kyle Morris trying to see if he can get somewhere in that 14. Like I said, he's had good finishes, just needs to get that coveted win. And David Hanks going to challenge for the lead on the inside. He'll take the lead away, but Kyle Morris is going to join right in. Green Flag Studios holds him off for now as they head down the backstretch. As he will now look to see if he can take the race lead back as they go into 3 and 4. Kyle Moore's just sitting back from third, watching this all happen, waiting to make the right move here. Looks like he will go to the inside of David Hanks with Dutch Mafia, AJ Paxton, the draft right behind him, and Kyle Moore's looking for the lead now. Green Flag Studios hanging on to that high lane right now. Kyle Morris in Green Flag Studios drag race down the backstretch. And Kyle Morris now has the lead into 3 and 4. Off turn 4, Kyle Morris will lead his first lap of the race, as he's got a good 3/4 of a second lead over second place of David Hanks. It is now actually going to be Dutch Mafia, but hang on, David Hanks fighting hard on the high side in the number 16 car. AJ Paxton looking to draft behind Dutch and try to see if he can get second, as he has third at the moment. Green Flag Studios going to thread the needle and squeeze in there for a 3-wide battle. As they look to make it a 4-wide, it was looking like it was going to be a 4-wide battle. Now a 3-wide here between Brassard, Hanks, and Barclay. Meanwhile, Dakota Honecker looking to make it a 3-wide battle for second. Thought otherwise there. Meanwhile, still leading the charge down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. AJ Paxton in second in the 13 machine. 3 wide for third. Looks like Dakota Honecker might have it from the bottom lane, but Green Flag Studios has been doing okay so far on the high side. And Dakota Honecker looks like he got the better run of that one. Here comes AJ Paxton looking to the inside of the 14 of Kyle Morris as they go into 3 and 4. Kyle Morris fighting hard on the outside as they come off turn number 4. He'll hold on to the lead. Dakota Honecker fighting hard on the outside for second place in the number 22 Penske Ford. Here comes Green Flag Studios in the 37 on the inside of Paxton. And he gets shot out of a cannon and takes over the race lead in turn number 1. The backstretch, Green Flag Studios. The race leader with Kyle Morris and Dakota Honecker, both Fords trying to see if they can catch up to him right now. For that lead, Dakota Honecker underneath Morris for the second position. Kyle Morris hanging on to the 14, but Dakota Honecker gets a good run on the inside. Looks like he'll have the position as they come off the turn down the backstretch, as he will now try to challenge for the lead as they go into turns 3 and 4. He will have the lead right there. Kyle Morris looking to challenge for second. Battle still continues for seconds. Dakota Honecker did lead that last lap. Kyle Morris now sits in second. Green Flag Studios in third. AJ Paxton in fourth. Super Squad now into fifth. Rusty Broussard in sixth. Seventh is between Dutch and Slow Motion. Slow Motion in the 48 there. Been struggling the first two races of the season. Good to see him into the top 10 in the number 48 Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. David Hank, 18 right now. Sits in 8th, Tyler Barkley in 9th, and Dutch rounds out the top 10. And a lot of more battling going on as looks like the RCR teammates are trying to work together here. About mid-pack here. Creed Daniel, look, another one trying to turn his season around as he didn't have good finishes in the first two races here. Looking to see if he can get his teammate Prime Speed to help him out here. But right now, as we get back towards the front, Dakota Honecker is your leader with Kyle Morris sitting in second. As he goes for the lead and tried to throw the block in Green Flag Studios. The block that wasn't so effective as Green Flag Studios managed to get underneath him. But Kyle Morris gets the run. And now battle for the race lead in turns 3 and 4 once again. Dakota Honecker still leading the lap as Green Flag Studios just edged out Kyle Morris for that second position. AJ Paxton now will take third. Super Squad is going to join in. Get around Kyle Morris there. Looks like the fourth hold on the outside lane. Trying to see if he can get third back. As meanwhile, lead change again between Green Flag Studios and Dakota Honecker. Green Flag Studios has the lead. Maybe now it's going to be Dakota Honecker as pit stops are now going to start with Green Flag Studios. AJ Paxton. David Hanks went in as well. DP Games and Kyle Danielson. So that is your first round of pit stops right there. Is battle for second and third going on between Super Squad and Kyle Morris coming off turn number 4. And Super Squad looking to take charge of second. He'll have it off turn number 3. And the next group of pit stops maybe, yep, we got Kyle Morris and Rusty Broussard. Tyler Barkley. Oh, and a lot more drivers coming in as well. So there's going to be a third group of drivers that'll take the pit maybe next time by. Dakota Honecker, number 22, still leading the charge here. I believe he will be pitting in this time by with the rest of the field. And it looks like he will. Super Squad, Slow Motion, Julian Beeston, and Donald should be it. So now the question's going to be, after all of this, and what is everyone doing in the grass? Okay. That was a little bit strange there. So now the question's going to be, who's going to be leading the charge after all these pit stops. We're going to keep an eye on Dakota Honaker because he could be the leader after all this somehow, some way. But I do see you hard charging 14 Ford here. Fighting hard with Super Squad. He'll get the outside lane to work off turn 4. And after all these pit stops, it looks to be Dakota Honaker that will be the race leader. So Ford sitting in the top 4 right now. So here comes Rusty Broussard in the number 21. Looking to go underneath the 32 of Super Squad. This is for 3rd. Super Squad gets a good run, holds him off. Gets blocked by the 14. As they come around through the turn, 26 laps have been completed. Getting ever so closer to that halfway mark. Kyle Morris gets a good run off turn 2. Trying to see if he can get the lead back from Dakota Honaker as they race down the backstretch. And here comes Super Squad looking underneath Kyle Morris maybe. Second was Kyle Morris at the line, but that might change otherwise as they go into turn number 1. And Super Squad gets shot out of a cannon, looking to go from 3rd to 1st. Maybe it won't quite stick this time. See if he gets a good run going. Turn 3, Rusty Broussard coming in to the battle here in the number 21 car. Kyle Morris fighting hard on the outside, trying to hold off Super Squad off turn number 4. Gets a good run on the high side with Rusty Broussard challenging for 3rd on the outside now. There's 4 laps left till the halfway stage completes. Super Squad has 2nd. He will look for the race lead in turns 3 and 4. He will have it at the moment. But Dakota Honaker fighting hard on the outside in turn number 4. Super Squad will have the lead by half a car as we have 3 laps to go so we figure out who the top 10 is going to be in this at the halfway mark. Dakota Honaker not letting the lead go that easy. As we have now what was a 3 wide bat. Cummins going to make it a 3 wide. So Slow Motion. Slow Motion moves up a few spots here in the number 48 car, drafting with his unnamed NASCAR podcast. Friend, teammate, whatever you want to call it there. But right now, it's sitting in Super Squad, the leader here with 2 laps remaining till the halfway point. Can he be the leader at the halfway point, get 2 coveted playoff points? But in order to get those playoff points, you have to finish in the top 10 in the point standings when the regular season ends. As we are now on lap 32, so next time by, we will mark our top 10. So Super Squad with the lead, just under a whole second lead over Dakota Honaker, as it was marked at the line. Coming into turns 3 and 4 at the halfway mark, getting 2 playoff points here is a 32 of Super Squad. There's the running order as well. So, Super Squad was the leader at the halfway mark. Dakota Honaker is second. Green Flag Studios third. Slow Motion fourth. Connor Cummins fifth. Kyle Morris sixth. Rusty Broussard was seventh. And Tyler Barclay was eighth. AJ Paxton ninth. And Kyle Danielson rounds out your top 10. That is your halfway stage there. Dutch Mafia currently sits in 11th. Ryan Steinberg in 12th. Julian Beeston 13th. Aero Racing Designs 14th. 15th is Creed Daniels. 16th Prime Speed. David Hanks now in 17th. 18th is DP Games. 19th Maxwell Phi. 20th NASCAR IndyCar. 21st is Donald. 22nd looks to be Anthony Hernandez. 23rd Xavier Robinson. 24th Billy Workman. 25th Chris Hughes. 26th Noah Dwister. 27th Jimmy Tesner Jr. and Cam Clary rounds out the field. Meanwhile, Super Squad continuing to lead the charge. So we are just under 30 laps remaining here in this race. Is a good second and a half lead over Dakota Honaker. As things are starting to calm down big time here. At least for the first 4. As I say that, Slow Motion's going to look underneath the 37 of Green Flag Studios. This is for third. And of course I say things have calmed down. There's more battles going on here. Tyler Barclay gets by. He'll crack into the top 5. With Kyle Morris now back into 6th. Connor Cummins 7th. Broussard 8th. Paxton 9th. And Dutch Mafia now into 10th. In the number 95 Toyota Camry for Levine Family Racing. Just so everyone is aware, with the paint schemes anyways, the secondary paint schemes are still in the works. Please give that some time. You will see them this season. I promise you that. Right now, Super Squad still leading the charge here. Dakota Honaker sitting in 2nd. 3rd is, whoa, Tyler Barclay just like shot himself out of the cannon from the backstretch in turns 3 and 4. Got like a huge run as he got by Slow Motion and Green Flag Studios with ease. Slow Motion falling right behind him, now trying to see if he can get 3rd here. As they go into turns 3 and 4, slow motion looks like he'll have third. But Tyler Barclay fighting hard on the outside in the number 17 machine. So he'll have third. Green Flag Studios on the high side of slow motion now. As they come across the line there. Dakota Honecker is still trying to reel in Super Squad for the race lead. Green Flag Studios in 5th. Kyle Morris in 6th. Rusty Broussard looks like he will have 7th from Connor Cummins. As Cummins will go back to 8th. Paxton still sits in 9th and Dutch is in 10th. Kyle Danielson in 11th. In 12th. Steinberg 13th. 14th is a battle between Aero Racing Designs and Prime Speed. There's a battle for 14th and 15th. 16th is Creed Daniels. 17th is David Hanks. Then Maxwell Phi, DP Games, NASCAR, IndyCar, Donald, Xavier Robinson, Anthony Hernandez, Billy Workman, Chris Hughes, Tessner Jr., Noah Dwister, and Cam Clary round out the field. As we're gonna have 23 laps remaining next time by. As Super Squad comes around turns 3 and 4. 23 laps remaining here at Auto Club for the Racing Fan for Life 400. And Kyle Morris now back into the top 5. Maybe a 3-wide battle there between Broussard, Green Flag Studios, and Connor Cummins. Not really there as Broussard made the move. Cummins got behind him, and Green Flag Studios moves back a couple of spots. Meanwhile, Dakota Honecker looking like he might have a challenge here in Tyler Barclay for the second position. As Tyler Barclay gets up ever so closer to the 22. He'll now look underneath in turns 3 and 4. Looks like he'll have the position. And slow motion now caught up. Now as he looks to get back into the top 3. Rusty Broussard in the 21 now back into 5th. Connor Cummins looks like he will try to join on the inside. That is for 6th. And a battle here between Dutch and Green Flag Studios. This is for 8th right now. Kyle Morris holds off Connor Cummins as he's trying to look to get by the 21 of Broussard. Meanwhile, Super Squad, still your leaders. We are under 20 laps remaining here. As we are now trying to figure out when pit stops are going to be made, who's going to be making them, and who's going to benefit the most from them. Trying to hang on there as we got 3 cars battling for 2nd through 4th. Just trying to feel the track, find the right move, the right lane to get the good run. As we have a 5-car battle for 5th through 9th. Between Brassard, Cummins, Morris, Dutch, and GFS. Brassard trying to hold on, throw the block any which way possible. And I think we're going to get our 2nd round of pit stops in. Green Flag Studios was the first car to go down pit road. Kyle Danielson's in. DP Games as well. I think that's going to be it here. So that'll be the first group to go into pits for the 2nd round. Let's see who else is going to be joining in on the pit road strategy. Looks like Rusty Brassard in the 21. Joining in is the 95 of Dutch. Not sure if anyone else will be. Yep, there's Aero Racing Designs. AJ Paxton, Prime Speed, David Hanks, and Maxwell Phi. Xavier Robinson in the 41 as well. Billy Workman in the 44. Chris Hughes, yep, he will be making his pit stop here. And Noah Dwister in the 33. And maybe the rest of the field who has not yet pitted, because the first round pit stop was different groups. And maybe it looks to be that way as Super Squad comes in with Barclay, Slow Motion. Connor Cummins looks to be as well with Kyle Morris. Julian Beeston, I don't think he has pitted yet. So yeah, there's more cars coming into the pit road strategy game. Tesner and Cam Cleary also joining in on that as well. So Dakota Honecker was marked as the leader last lap, and it looks like maybe 4 groups of cars. So this is going to be interesting to see how this will all play out. Again, who's going to benefit from this? And who's the leader going to be? We'll take a lap around the track with Rusty Brassard as we try to figure out who the leader is going to be after this cycle of pit stops. As we get with Connor Cummins, Barclay in slow motion. So I do believe Super Squad, after all of that, will become the leader. Still, we'll find out next time by, as he is now sitting down the backstretch. Going into turns 3 and 4. Super Squad is your leader with slow motion in 2nd. Tyler Barclay in 3rd. Dakota Honecker is in 4th. Connor Cummins and Rusty Broussard battle for 5th and 6th. 7th, Green Flag Studios. 8th, Kyle Danielson. 9th is Kyle Morris, and Dutch will round out your top 10. Air Racing Designs in 11th. Julian Beast in 12th. Creed Daniel 13th. AJ Paxton 14th. Prime Speed and NASCAR IndyCar are battling for 15th and 16th. Xavier Robinson 17th. Maxwell Fye 18th. Steinberg 19th, and 20th is DP Games. 21st is David Hanks. 22nd is Donald. 23rd, Anthony Hernandez. 24th, Chris Hughes. 25th, Noah Dwister. 26th is Jimmy Tesner Jr. 27th is Cam Clary. Actually, Cam Clary's... Oh, Billy Workman. Forgot about him. What happened to that car? What happened to him? Something must have happened on pit road, because he's a lap down. Tough break for the 44 Richard Petty Motorsports machine and driver. I know he was kind of having a rough day, but it just got even worse. Tough break for the 44. Meanwhile, it is still Super Squad with the lead, but here comes Slow Motion in the 48. Tyler Barclay's right there behind him in second. As Super Squad trying to hang on right now. It's Tyler Barclay in second now. As we have 11 laps remaining here at Auto Club Speedway. The 32 of Super Squad trying to hang on. What can he do? Well, a battle for second once again shaping up as Slow Motion in the number 48 looking to the inside of the 17 of Tyler Barclay for second. 10 laps remain here. Slow Motion gets a good run into turn 1. He'll take second, but Tyler Barclay's going to fight hard on the outside now. Gets a good run, holds him off. Super Squad trying to hang on, make sure he hits his marks. As we have now 9 laps remaining here at Auto Club Speedway. Once again, the battle for second between Slow Motion and Tyler Barclay. Barclay holding strong on the outside, but Slow Motion gets a good run on the inside. Who is it going to be? As a drag race down the backstretch. Going into turn 3, it looks to be... I don't know. Clay's doing so well on the high side. Slow Motion trying to give him everything he's got. On the bottom. And Slow Motion takes second. Will it be for good, though, as Tyler Barclay gets a good run off turn 2 here, as he'll still keep fighting on the high side. They're about a half a second back from Super Squad right now. The Super Squad just loving the battle there, because that means he gets to hold on to the race lead a little bit longer. But Slow Motion gets second and pulls away. Now the question is going to be, is he going to be able to catch the 32 of Super Squad? Ford has not won a race yet here in this Heat Offline Series. If you include the Daytona Duels and the Clash, Ford has not won a race. Points paint races, Chevy's been 2 for 2, but if you include the Daytona Clash and the Duels, Chevy has won every race but one. That was Daytona Duel 2, where Donald won that for Toyota. Can Super Squad get the first win for the Ford team? Slow Motion, reeling them in as they come down the backstretch. Gets a good run. Slow Motion on the back bumper of Super Squad as we're coming up with 5 laps remaining. 5 to go here in the Racing Fan for Life 400 here at Auto Club. Slow Motion gets a good run in turns 1 and 2. He takes over the lead. Gets a good distance between him and Super Squad. But Super Squad gonna try to reel him back in. Try to hold on, try to get that race lead back and go for the win. They come off turn 4. Slow Motion gets a good run that time. 4 laps remaining this time. Super Squad gets a good run there in 1 and 2, but the question's going to be, how will he handle the backstretch into 3 and 4? That's where Slow Motion has been doing pretty well so far. Super Squad gets a good run down the back. Going into turns 3 and 4. On the back bumper of Slow Motion for the lead. 3 to go this time by, and it looks to be Slow Motion the leader that time by a difference of 0.02 of a second. Super Squad now retakes the lead. Down the backstretch they go. Into turns 3 and 4. Slow Motion almost makes contact with Super Squad in turns 3 and 4. He takes the lead back off turn number 4. 2 to go this time by. Super Squad, this is where he can try to capitalize on the race lead. But again, the question is going to be the backstretch. Who's going to prevail from there? Because in 3 and 4, it's been Slow Motion for the majority of these closing laps. Super Squad's got 1 and 2. But here we go into turns 3 and 4. Super Squad getting ever so closer to the back bumper of Slow Motion. But again, Slow Motion's figured out 3 and 4 where he gets a good run. But Super Squad doesn't let him go easily. White flag one more time around. Super Squad underneath him for the lead. Down into turns 1 and 2. For the final time, Super Squad holding on. The backstretch. Who's it going to be? into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming off the turn, Super Squad will win here at Auto Club. Second will go to Slow Motion. Third is Tyler Barclay. Fourth is Kyle Morris. Fifth is Connor Cummins. Sixth is Kyle Danielson. Seventh, Rusty Broussard. Eighth, Dakota Honecker. Ninth, Aero Racing Designs and Dutch Mafia will round out your top 10. And there is the rest of your running order there, racing fans, as unfortunately both Richard Petty Motorsports finished a few laps down, and something happened with the 88 of Anthony Hernandez as he did not finish the race. So good racing there between Slow Motion and Super Squad. Congratulations to Super Squad for winning the Racing Fan for Life 400 here at Auto Club. Make sure you subscribe and follow the Heat eNASCAR Twitter and follow at Manian Devil 56. Congratulations to Super Squad. Have a good night, everyone.